Hi guys, how are you? My name is Trinity. As I'm sure you might know, I'm a lash artist. I've been in the business for about 5 years now, and I am also an instructor here at LLBA. So I wanted to do a little video about how I got into the lash industry. You know, maybe you're thinking of getting into it, you're not sure, maybe you're already in the business. So yeah, I just wanted you to get to know me a little bit better and know what my inspiration was. So basically when I was younger, like really young, my mom asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And my answer was always a fire truck. And she was like, oh, you mean like a fireman? I was like, no, a fire truck. And after that, I kind of bounced around a lot with ideas of what I wanted to be. I, at one point, wanted to open a bar. At one point, I wanted to be a psychologist. At one point, I wanted to be a lawyer. I was kind of all over the place. I really wasn't sure. I did pursue psychology. I ended up going to university for that. I decided while I was in school that it really wasn't for me. So I left the university I was attending, and then I was waitressing at the time. And I was having a conversation with one of my clients, and I was trying to figure out what it was I wanted to do from there. They recommended becoming a paralegal because that's what they did as a profession, and they were telling me all the pros and cons and what it was like. And because I did want to be a lawyer previously, I considered it, and I decided maybe that would be a good route for me. I went to school, I got my diploma, I took the equivalent of the bar exam for paralegals, and then I started my business. So as I was doing that for a couple years, I started to notice that the industry was very stressful. My interactions with people, they were not always positive interactions. People were always, stressed out about their current circumstance, or they were having a bad day, obviously because they were needing legal advice, and it was high stakes, and it just wasn't always enjoyable interactions. And then one time I saw a post that was looking for models for lashes, and it was a very reputable salon downtown. So I didn't know how the courses worked at the time. I didn't know that the students needed to practice on a model. I just assumed that maybe the salon was wanting to showcase new techniques, or they needed more photos for their website, whatever the case may be. I was interested in being their model. So I booked the appointment. I went downtown and I show up, and it turns out it was going to be one of the girls' first sets. She was a student, and this was practically her job interview, I guess. So I sat through the appointment, and it did not go great. I was not happy with the result at the end, but she ended up getting hired on the spot, and I was surprised, to be honest. I didn't know anything about lashes at the time, but I was pretty sure that it was something I could be good at. And, if the salons were hiring so readily, then, maybe there was a lot of work in the field, and it was something I could be successful in. So I went home later that day, and I was Googling, I was looking for job availability, I was looking to see if there was a lot of salons that was hiring, and I came across an ad from a salon saying that they were hiring. And I'm sure you guys all know Natalia, our other trainer here. It was actually an ad that she had posted. And I responded to the ad saying I wasn't certified yet, but I could take a certification course, and I could start work next week. And she told me she was actually a certified trainer, and she could teach me, but then, after she taught me, I would work with her for a while. And I thought that was amazing. I'm gonna get certified. I have a job lined up. I was so excited. And so I went to go get trained by her. Oh my God, it was so much harder than I thought. But I loved it. And I caught on really fast. I really enjoyed it. And for the first, I would say about 3 weeks, I was just practicing every day on my little mannequin head. I did not touch a client, but I had my friends, I had my family. They would come over to my house, and I would just do sets on them while working at the salon. And then I think it was about 3 months of intense training by Natalia, where she would start a client, I would finish the client, or I would watch her work. it was just building my skills, building my speed, and I was so hooked on it. I absolutely loved it. So while working at the salon, I was also building my business on the side. I was seeing my clients before and after work at the salon, and it was at that point that, you know, you see a lot of clients come in from other places and sometimes they don't have the best work done. So I would ask them, where did you get your lashes done? How was your experience? Just to get to know a little bit more of what else was out there, because I had never worked at another salon. I had never had any experience other than where I was trained. And the clients would tell me like, oh, the woman was an instructor, so I figured she would be great at doing lashes because she's teaching other girls how to do it. And at that point, I was realizing all the misinformation that was out there. And that's what got me interested in teaching. So from there, I took a course on how to become an instructor and what you need to know, what you need to do to be able to certify other women to do lashes. And I started teaching girls while still doing lashes on my own clients. And I also fell in love with that. And then I dabbled a little bit into product lines. I was developing my own tweezers, and I had, you know, my soaps, and I was mostly just selling it to my students, my clients, my friends in the industry who wanted to support my business. So that was fun as well. And I was just trying to get into all different aspects of the lashing world and seeing what was working best for me. I decided that, you know, doing clients is something I absolutely love, something that I definitely want to keep doing. But also, I love training other people how to do lashes. I love to share the knowledge with them and, you know, give them good advice that will help them build their future and help them build their careers. I don't just want to treat it as, you know, they're coming in, they're paying for this course, and then you never see them again. I really like to build that lasting relationship. I have, you know, some students that I've taught that are actually my clients, and every 2 weeks when I see them for their refills, you know, they're telling me about their experiences with their own clients, they're asking for my advice. It's really ongoing support, and I really do enjoy that. I enjoy supporting them and helping them continue to grow their career, and I get such a feeling of pride when my students are doing well. You know, I have them all on my Instagram and I'm lurking their work, and I get so proud of them. I love it. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to get to know me a little bit better. If you are considering becoming a lash artist, I would say go for it. I was definitely a little nervous in the beginning also, but I'm so happy I changed careers. It's been the best experience over the last 5 years to just grow my own business, to make my own schedule, to build relationships with those clients, and, you know, just to be your own boss and be motivated. And you directly, whatever you put into the business is what you get out of it. And I love that aspect of it because there's unlimited potential. So, you know, if it's something you're considering, I would definitely say go for it. We are launching our online and our in-person training courses. You know, check those out. See, it may be the best decision you ever make. And thank you so much. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content, if you want to get to know us better. If you have any questions for me, you can leave them in the comments, and I will post a follow-up video answering any of those questions. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye.